as you know, Mahogany Spice, and we're so glad that you guys are here watching again.
Yes.
We have a great topic for you, and we hope that you love it. So, before we start, we want you to like, subscribe, share, comment, do everything that you need to do to let Mahogany Spice be known, okay?
Yeah.
And don't forget to hit the notification button below on the right hand side of the screen so that you can get a notification every time that we post a video. You'll be the first one to see.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with the topic today, and it is...
The topic is, I want you to love me.
Yes.
I need you.
Definitely.
Yes. So I want you to love me. What is love?
What is love? Love is a combination of, we believe, 4 different things, including some subtitles underneath each title. So the first title we're going to start with is compromise. Then we're going to follow up with respect and
Sacrifices, trust,
and trust. Definitely.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Okay, so compromise. Wait, first of all, when I ask, like, what is love? What does love mean to you guys? So, compromise, the first one. If you really love someone, if you want to love me, we feel like compromise is important when it comes to love, because compromise is an agreement that you and your partner agree with each other, have an understanding to make the relationship better. Like, for example, let's say you like to shop a lot, like your spending is very excessive. You have to compromise with that person to work on, like, to how you guys can keep the money going to make a better living for yourself.
Also, another thing is religion-wise. If you are in a relationship with someone who is out of your religion and your family may or may not agree with that other person's religion and would prefer you to marry within your beliefs, then you have to learn how to compromise or learn how to have that discussion with that person to know if we're going to move further from this friendship or relationship with the disagreements between our religion. Because it can weigh heavy on your relationship as well. If you guys maybe think, sometimes it could be family, you guys maybe think, oh, that you guys are fine, and being unequally yoked, which some people might say is hard, it's not bad, but then your family's like, no, we're not coming to your wedding, we're not coming to your baby shower if you don't marry within our religion.
And it's like understanding, this is another example, and if you like to party and your partner don't like to party, he or she may be like, okay, you can party, but you know, there are certain times where I feel like you should just lay it off a little bit. This is like coming to an understanding that, okay, we're more mature, there's bigger things that we need to focus on. If you know, you're still able to party, but you just keep it to a minimum for a while. And our next one is respect.
Yes, respect. Learning how to respect your relationship in general. Overall, respecting each other, respecting each other's space, but most importantly, respecting the privacy of the relationship. Respecting it, and I can say for myself, and I know there are maybe some people out there, or whatever, somebody's out there who's saying, yeah, I know she hasn't, but I have been in that situation where I haven't respected my relationship's privacy, and it got to the point where, I won't go in detail, but it got to the point where my friend had to fight my current, or my ex at the time, for me, because I was talking too much. I was telling her every single thing, and to me it was more like, you know, when you're in a relationship and you want somebody to feel like they're on your side, so you so you're heard. Like you don't feel like you're wrong all the time, or like this person's just acting crazy, or like you're crazy. So you go and you at the time I was younger, so you go ahead and you just run your mouth and you just like, like I can't believe he did this. Like what? So that can be very detrimental for your relationship.
I'm gonna say what I gotta say on this. Your friend, even though you come and you tell your friend about a relationship, your friend have no right to go confront your spouse. Your friend should be respecting you. Whatever you say to your friends is between you guys. What she did was wrong. So that's all I had to say.
Nope.
No, because I feel like it's literally none of your business. My friend comes to me and she's talking to me about, oh yeah, my boyfriend did this to me, or my husband did that to me. Yes, I may feel a type of way, but I'm not gonna go out my way fighting a guy, because at the end of the day, you have the choice to run after him and still talk to him. I'm not wasting my time. I will give you advice, but I'm not gonna be wasting my breath on my hands on a person who you still with. So yeah, like with privacy, like you have some people out there who don't like their business going out there. Like they just, if you guys going through something, keep it to yourself, because if you know you're gonna still be with that person and you guys going through a situation, keep it to yourself. Because at the end of the day, I've learned, my aunt told me that when you tell bad things about your spouse, the good things are not gonna be in your family's mind or your friend's mind. The bad things are always gonna sit there, unless you know someone who's very mature and who kind of understands, like, you know, okay, I understand you guys are going through this, but you know, you guys can work this out. But not always being negative about the person, because everyone does go through crazy situations with their boyfriends or husbands, wives or girlfriends. So if your spouse don't like their business going out there, is respect them and keep it to themselves. The next one is values, respecting their values. Their people are different. People have different morals, they different things that they like, they don't like. And respecting that is very important, and it shows that you love them and you understand them.
Definitely. The other topic would be sacrificing. So being able to make sacrifices within your relationship, and literally depending on your relationship, I should say, and depending on the agreement that you guys have within and understanding you guys have within that relationship, there are sacrifices that you have to make in a serious relationship. And sacrifices regarding, maybe for instance, a question. If your spouse has to move to another country or another state because they got a job, what would you do? And what would you do?
If we're married and my husband have got another job, and it's good, I would move. But if we're boyfriend and girlfriend, who makes more money? We gotta work on that. Check out who makes more money. If I make money, I'm staying where I'm at. I will visit you. I will travel and visit you, but I am not moving if I make more money than you.
I definitely agree. I think if the relationship is strong enough to where you guys are talking about marriage and you guys are actually talking about kids and all these things, then sure, you can consider it, but I still think, yeah, you should talk about your finances first. Have that serious conversation. Sit down and be like, okay, I'm making this and this amount of money, and I'm making this and this amount of money. Yes, depending on the person's dream, yes, I understand that dream may be something that you may want to go for right now, but it's not something that maybe we can afford, for example. But talk about those things, because if you don't, it could either make the relationship go bad, or that person will have some type of resentment towards you, and you don't want that in your relationship, because then there will be technically no point of you guys being together if you guys are just resenting each other for things that you personally wanted to do in your life.
Yeah. I mean, like, you have it. What she said is right. Like, you have to be really focused when it comes to making these types of decisions, because at the end of the day, you're taking care of yourself, and if you you guys are not at a point where you guys are working together to take care of each other, then making a sacrifice to move, it's like, that's like something really hard.
And it's something really big too.
Yeah.
Because you have to include your family in it as well. They're going to want to know, like, where you going? Why are you going? And I'm sure if it's that big for him or her, whoever is, you know, got the offer, they're going to tell their family as well. They're going to include them, maybe.
If you're not married to the person, if you truly love that person, the distance shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be hard, but love is
love.
If you really love that person, the distance shouldn't matter. It's only you and how you can control yourself and how you're feeling. Trust. There is no love without trust. If you do not trust that person that you're with at all, because with knowledge going on, a lot of people cheat, a lot of people do different things, a lot of people talk behind your back, a lot of people do. It's the real world, and if you say, "Oh, I don't trust him," then where is the love? You can easily find somebody else.
Yeah.
Because once you trust that person, I feel like there's peace. You know, you're not always like your thoughts are not always negative. They're like your head should be like at rest. Like, okay, I trust him to do this. I trust him to do that. If you keep saying that, "Oh, I don't trust you. I don't trust you," what's the point of being in a relationship?
Yeah.
It's like a
okay, go on.
It's like a friendship. If you don't trust a friend, you're definitely not gonna be friends with them, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't trust them. So.
I think too, it could also go for, because some people have experienced deeper things in us, like more serious relationships where you are, say for instance, you're married to that person, or you're in a relationship with that person for a long time, and you guys, and this is an example from somebody else that told me, and you're in a relationship with that person, and one of the person cheats, or one of the person steps out of the relationship, and you guys decide to get back together, then of course the trust is not going to be there right away, but it's up to you personally, including with the privacy of you guys, learn how to gain that trust back if you want to. Some people learn how to trust again in a relationship, and then they can feel comfortable, but it's all up to you. But technically she's right, the love is not really, I wouldn't say the love is not really strong, but the relationship wouldn't be as strong if you guys don't really trust each other, because you'll always be thinking, like Sade said, always be thinking in the back of your head, what is this person doing? Who are you texting? Like, oh, why are you wearing that? Who are you trying to impress? Like, oh, it's always going to be those little thoughts in the back of your head.
Unless like there's like various experiences that you guys have been through, that okay, if you love the person but you kind of don't trust them, but it's easy. I feel like it's easy to let go when you don't trust them. It's so much easy. And to piggyback on the friendship thing. To piggyback on the friendship thing with her friend,
just not giving up.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I catch my friend's boyfriend doing something and she's not there, okay, that's when I'll defend her. But if she's telling me certain things, I would not tell or act out of what she's telling me, so the other person, her spouse, could know that she's been telling me stuff. That's what I won't do. But if I see you acting all crazy on the street with some other person, or you doing something behind her back, then it's me and you, because she's not there, so I'm defending her. Like, that's how I want you to love me.
Yeah,
compromise.
Be able to compromise and sacrifice in a relationship, have trust in your relationship, respect. Yes, reapproaching. And I had an example for that. So reproaching your partner about things that you have done for them, throwing it back in their face.
Don't do it.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have done that. Maybe I've done that. Yeah, I've done that with a person that I was in a relationship with, and my first thing was, because of the hurt that I went through in my prior relationship, before that relationship, I was so reproachful. I was like, why are you saying things like, why are you clocking my money, which is very rude, or what happened to the money I gave you, something like that, or what happened to this I gave you, or I paid for myself to come here, you didn't pay for me to come here, throwing it back in the person's face. I've done that before, and it really makes the person feel like less than themselves. It feels like, why am I with this person if they're always going to be throwing things back in my face? Like, if we do something today, are you going to say, oh, why didn't you eat the candy I gave you yesterday? Like, it's petty. It's the petty part of that relationship that you guys have to learn how to cross over, because the reproaching thing is like, it's very childish. And I admit I was very childish at the time for doing that, because it's like, why you even saying that to the person when you should have been doing it from the goodness out of your heart, and completely doing it out of the goodness of your heart.
And even when you're angry, you gotta try to learn to control that, because that can actually like break up a relationship. That's how I feel. Because if you be like, oh yes, well, I got that shoes for you, so I want it back. Do not do that if you love that person, because I feel like that shoes is plain rude.
Now wait.
And if you come and tell me that, I would throw the shoes back in your face. I would not give it to you. I would throw it at you, because I can buy better shoes than that. Okay.
But wait. So there's only a little bit of exception for that, okay? If you buy someone shoes, or maybe even, for example, a ticket, okay, and they violate you, like they just treat you like dirt, like they just push you aside, act like you're not even there, and then randomly break up with you after you purchase these things, I believe, like, that too, but I believe that it's okay to reproach that person. It's okay to be like, so what happened? Like, what happened to the ticket I bought you? So you just flaunt it with somebody else, and you doing this, all these things, and you're supposed to be with me, and I wasn't even throwing, and you're not throwing it back in the person's face at the time. I think that's acceptable.
That's acceptable. But I'm just saying, like, when you're mad,
yeah,
when you get into an argument, be careful of the things that you say. Don't just go and be like, oh well, I got that for you, or I paid the phone bill, or I did this.
Exactly.
I paid the gas today. It's like you make that person feel their standards are very low, and that is not right.
They feel very belittled when you do that.
So when you love someone, you have to show them that you care, and don't love someone because how they make you feel, but love someone because how you make them, how you want to make them feel. You want them to be happy. You want them to, spend time with you. You want them to be happy because you want to be happy, and that's the only way you guys can express love and for it to blossom. Because if you only think about yourself like, oh, I love you because I feel this way, I feel that. I love you because I love to see a smile on your face. I love you because I love when we're together. You're this, you're that, you're energetic, you're very smart, you're very intelligent. I love the way you speak to kids. I love the way you do your job. That's how we should express love to one another.
Yeah. And be very descriptive as well. Tell the person in detail exactly what you love about them, so that person knows, okay, this person is actually bruh. That just didn't work on me, sorry. Okay, this person is noticing things that a lot of other people or random people would not notice. Sometimes even if you notice things that their own family doesn't notice, they appreciate those things. They really do. They would think like, wow, this person is more than just a friend. This person is more than just my partner. I can see myself with them 5, 10, 60 years from now, because they notice things about me. They're actually paying attention to who I am as a person, and they love me for who I am. And that love thing is really strong. It's strong.
I don't understand how people could just throw it around like that,
It's
love.
strong.
Oh my God.
It is strong.
One little feeling you get, I love you. Do you know what love is?
Yeah.
Listen, love me by how you want to make me feel, how I want to make you feel, by making us both happy, by respecting each other, making sacrifices, compromising, trust, all these 4 things. So this is Mahogany Spice. Thank you for watching. Love you guys, and thanks for the support who our I was about to say customers, our regular our regular viewers. Share, subscribe, comment. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.